Great notion. Pierre Straden last time's feedback was possibly too far for the filly, and also was making a bit of a wind noise at the end of the race. So we're going blinkers, coming back in trip with a tongue tie. Let's hope that works. Of course, she's also moved up a winner last 2 starts and failed to finish off. So let's hope that the feedback is spot on. Roaming Spirit has been disappointed up until now because she's a filly that shows us a lot at home. But maybe the sprints are just a tad too short for her. I'm hoping that's the case. On paper, she should be no problem getting the mile. If she does get the mile, she's a huge runner. Marauding Horde had a bit of a freshen up after his last start. I would say this is a tad on the short side for him, but he's funny enough a horse that seems to run very well fresh. So I'd be scared to leave him out of anything. But I would think he's going to come on with a run and probably be effective up slightly further. But as I say, he's just he is one of those horses that can surprise. He doesn't give a lot away at home, but he seems to be in a pretty good space. Forgiveness has also had a bit of a rest after her last start. Mile, I'm expecting to be a little short for her as well, and I think she'll be running on strongly. She could place, but she's a filly that definitely does want a little further. They need to go a really good gallop for her to be competitive, actually both of them. So Great Trix was pretty disappointing last time. He did pull up a bit fatigued and distressed afterwards, but I thought he went a little hard up front. So he's a very, very fast horse, and he's a horse that just gives you everything at the track. Shows plenty. This is obviously a very competitive field, I think, and a good test. The horse seems to be in a pretty good space. It looks like, but Pierre doesn't ride. So he'll be reunited with his old pilot, Muzi, who does really like the horse a lot. So I'm hoping we see the best of him again. As I said, it is a tough field. I may be talking about Group 1 winners, I think, that are in the field, or Group winners. So it's going to be a tough one and a good test. But I've always believed the horse is up to it. We'll see how it goes. He may just, despite winning a mile at Turffontein, he may just be better over a slightly shorter because of the speed he shows. He beat Guy Gibson over a mile, and Guy Gibson is possibly got one of the worst merit ratings in racing. The horses have been a 102 for Yonks. He's probably a 92. Mones has been a horse plagued with a lot of problems. He's been very difficult to get to peak fitness because there's always a setback when we're getting there. But he's had quite a straightforward couple of months lately, so I'm hoping that he's growing out of his issues. He's also a horse that does give you quite a lot at the track in the mornings. So we've not galloped him at all, which has been a bit calculated thing, as if you gallop him and you put the pressure on him, he does tend to want to come back a bit off. So he's coming straight out of the sand, quite fresh. I wouldn't leave him out because he just is that kind of horse that does have ability, and the day he puts it together, he's I think he could string a few wins together, but he's a difficult horse to train.